I have a close friend that's at a place in their life that they're asking the question, do I run here or should I remain? And that's a question that many of us ask throughout our lives as we're dealing with difficult things in a relationship, maybe in our job or our career advancement, or maybe in the process of our education. We often get to that place where there's that urge to run, but we're not sure that that's the right thing to do. Maybe we're supposed to remain. And so to run or to remain, one of life's big and repeated questions. I was recently reading in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 42, verse 10, where the Lord is speaking through the prophet Jeremiah to a group of people in Israel, in Jerusalem, that were caught up in the midst of a lot of conflict. The nation of Babylon had come to carry many of the people away into captivity, and Nebuchadnezzar, that king, is kind of in power at that point. But there are some that are still there in Jerusalem, a small group of people, but things are difficult in that place. And so at some point there's the urge or the temptation to run south to Egypt. That was a place that people in the Bible often wanted to go to when things would get difficult, when the wells would dry up, when conflict would come. There was always the temptation or the urge to go to Egypt. And oftentimes the Lord would say, don't run. Remain right where you are. And that was the message in chapter 42 of Jeremiah, verse 10, that God had for these people who were grappling with the question, run or remain? He said, if you will still remain in this land, then I will build you and not pull you down. And I will plant you and not pluck you up. See, a lot of times when we're in those difficult circumstances in life, when we're dealing with hardship and adversity, there's that urge to run because of fear of the unknown, fear of what loss might come our way. And sometimes perhaps it is the right thing to run and remove ourselves from the situation, but other times perhaps God is saying, you know what, I want you to remain right where you are. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, there's tension and conflict and adversity, but if you will remain where you are, if you will trust me, keep your eyes focused on me, and give your heart and your life to me right where you are, I will see to it that you're built up and that you grow through this experience. So maybe you're at a place in life where you're asking the question, do I run from this relationship? From this marriage, from this family? Do I run from this job? Do I run from this assignment? Or is the better thing, though it might be the harder thing, is the better thing for me to remain and let God grow me right here? Let God use me right here. If you're asking that question right now, I pray that God will guide you, that He'll give you His peace as you answer that question. And just remember that God is all-knowing, He's all-powerful, and He's ever-present.